What is something you do in hotel room you never do at home?
I never wear a robe normally. When I stay in hotels, I'm not sure what it is, but I love to clean myself up and wear one of those robes provided. Just makes me feel extra relaxed for some reason. That's so funny, I can never wear them. The towels and sheets all get washed the same as the robe, and I have no problem with those. But for some reason, every time I put the robe on, I just think of all the naked, smelly guys who have lounged around in it before. And I can't, haha. What do you think about when you dry your face off with the towel provided? This thread is half people who dread having to use hotels because you don't know how clean it was after the last filthy naked person used it. And the other half is the people who walk around the room jacking it while eating nachos and then farting on the pillow. The second group sound like incredible humans. Put a do not disturb sign on the door. Although maybe I should do that at home too. Watch cable TV. I don't care to pay for it at home, so it's new and exciting to me. New, exciting, and yet somehow always disappointing? I do it anyway, though. It's the only time I watch HGTV. I watch Ridiculousness on MTV on loop in hotels. Don't know why. Something comfy about it? Don't really watch it at home even though I could. I love turning on the TV when I'm in a foreign country just to see what type of porn they have. I've never just found porn on the TV in my hotel room in a foreign country. What country has porn just available to watch on TVs in hotel rooms? And more importantly, what kind of porn was it? It's not porn, but Scandinavia has very different ideas of what's appropriate on TV than North America. Full front shots is pretty common even on commercials. Inspect the sheets for bugs before using them. If you're looking for bed bugs, check the frame first. The dressers, lights, and that fire thingy on the ceiling. Bed bugs while in beds. Seek warmth and a good indicator before they've made it obvious on the sheets. Is in that shield thing on the smoke detector on the ceiling. I usually leave my suitcase by the door and then immediately check for bed bugs. Make sure the sheets smell of bleach detergent and see if the toilet has been cleaned. I also now check under the beds after finding bullets on one occasion. Turns out there was some hunting competition or something in town the weekend before, but that seemed like a pretty big miss when cleaning the room. Take long showers, and by that I mean very long. Heck yeah, I will run up this water bill, Hilton. I appreciate the longer crying time without having to worry about the water bill. You pay for tears at home? I'm going on holiday in May and the bathroom has a jacuzzi bath. Oh my days. Stand naked in the window and look down at whatever city I'm in, especially when you're in a first floor room. My wife and I do this, but we have sex against the window. One of these days, we're going to fall through. Spent New Year's Eve in a hotel in San Francisco several years ago. Went to the window naked at about 12:30 a.m. to look down on the people in the streets and noticed the hotel across from me had 4 or 5 naked women in different windows doing the same thing that I was. They were all beautiful. Honestly, one of my favorite memories in my life. It felt like a movie scene. That sounds dope as hell! Set the thermostat to either frosty or balmy. Yep. I sleep really well in a frosty room under a heavy blanket, then I bump it up to a comfortable temp when I get up. Toss wet towels in the corner of the bathroom. Also, I never use a new towel every day at home. Unless we're staying longer than 3 days, we just put up the no cleaning needed tag or request and actually hang up and use the same towel for a couple days. I wish hotels would have more places to hang things. Family of 5, we never have enough places to hang towels. And we can't seem to remember whose towel was whose. And if you throw in swimsuits, forget about it. We just ask for a stack of clean towels every day. The first thing I do when I walk into a hotel room is jump and belly flop onto the bed. I'd never do that on my own bed. I will never do it again. When I was 14, I jumped into a bed as I walked into a hotel room and landed on my back. Bang! I almost got knocked out. My head hit something hard, very hard, and I probably had a light concussion. Turned out that what looked like a queen-sized bed were 2 single beds shoved together with a large cover covering them both. They both had a wooden frame made in 2x4 that came up as high as the mattresses. I am traumatized and always check the beds before jumping in them. I had a similar experience when I visited England. Took a flying leap onto the bed, and it was 2 twin-sized beds on wheels pushed together. They rolled to either side, and I fell right down the middle of them. Knocked the wind right out of me. Even though I've never seen that done in the US, I still always check before I jump. Late night, in my jams and best socks, check if the hallway is clear and there's nobody around or could be around. Calmly walk to the end of said hallway, then I book it down that bitch as fast as I can. I'm about flying. You can't bottle that type of joy. This is so fun. I completely agree, it's a different kind of joy. Wait, so running down a hotel corridor in your pajamas and socks at top speed is incredibly fun? I am literally asking as it is something I have never done nor considered doing. Yes, Exhilarating even. The carpet helps with the grip. The hallway is a decent acoustic. You feel like the Flash. And though it isn't illegal, it feels risky, even though it's not. Try it. The fancier the hotel, the better the feeling. You ain't really gonna get the full vibe at a Motel 6. Look for hidden cameras. Yeah, at home you know exactly where they are. Off much more than I typically do. And way louder than normal. I'm staying in a hotel all week and I can totally hear the guy above me slamming his flashlight all night. Every night, it has to be suction cupped to his shower. At first I thought it was a couple having sex in their bathroom, then realized I never heard any moaning. Just slap, slap, slap. Over and over again for like 5 hours straight. Bro must like 15 plus times a night. Maybe you should bring him Gatorade because he's probably dehydrated from losing all that fluid. If you get 2 queen beds, you can make one a sleep-only bed. So all that back-ass sweat and spray stays away from where you sleep. I mean, that's what I heard at least. I travel virtually non-stop for my work and am very accustomed to hotel rooms at this point. I was at a resort with my wife, and right when we got to the room, she spilled her drink on the sofa. She was freaking out asking me for a towel. I wasn't moving fast at all. No panic. She was like, "Hurry, hurry!" I said, "It's fine, that fabric is waterproof." Her. "Why is it waterproof?" Me. "You don't want to think about the answer to that question." Her. "Oh, it was funny, but I have to practice what I call the veil of ignorance when it comes to hotels. If I don't think about it, see it or smell it, then it doesn't exist. And I was the first person ever in that room. Clean up for the maid since I don't have one at home. Make sure there's no trash left out on the desk nightstands, bathroom floor. I gather all the used rags, towels, bath mat into one pile by the door. I'm adamant about making sure I do not leave any room I stay in trashed out. It's the maid's job to do her job, not to clean up after grown-ass M4s who deliberately left a disrespectful ass mess."
This is all for today, but the magic continues in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe and support us for more heartwarming content. Together, we'll keep the conversation alive. Until next time, stay connected and stay inspired.